Hey everyone, welcome to our series on organic chemistry. Now, here there's in this video we're talking about something which is very important, and that is the part of organic chemistry. Okay, we are breaking organic chemistry into parts, and we're going to be using this to attack it full force. So we are not going to do the whole thing as one unit. We're going to be doing piece by piece, going through this whole thing together. So our focus is on one big thing which is called organic chemistry. Okay, it is one big thing which is called organic chemistry. Now, in this organic chemistry, we are going to have four parts. We will not do this as one unit, but instead as four parts. So this is very important. When we solve questions, it's very important. Whatever we do, very, very important. So what are the four parts? Okay, let me change the crayon, put something nicer. So I'm going to make it bigger, bigger, bigger like this. And then we'll say, what are the four parts of organic chemistry? All right, the first one is going to be naming, which is nomenclature. So if you want to like a difficult name, we can say nomenclature, but here we can say naming and drawing. Okay, naming and drawing or writing, which is like to write a formula or to draw a formula. One of the four formula, those organic chem formulas. Yes. So we are going to have a section where we only deal with naming and drawing. We have to focus on this when we are focusing on it. We focus on it and it alone, right? We don't mix. And then when we look at the other topic, what is the other topic? It's going to be on isomerism. So we can have another big branch, which is going to be isomerism. And even when we do questions, we do questions only on isomerism. You can ask me, what are we doing? What is this section about? We are breaking our organic chemistry into parts so that we can study for it in a structured manner. Okay? So, and even when you do problems, you want to be doing them in a structured manner. So we won't be doing the whole thing together as one thing. No. But what we'll be doing is whatever we look at, we're going to be looking at it section by section. So, for example, we start with the naming. We're going to look at naming for all the things. For acyclic alkanes, okay, the ones with no branches and the ones with branches, then we look for cyclic alkanes, then we go to alkenes, then we go to any other group, alcohols, carboxylic acids, whatever it is, esters, ketones, aldehydes. We look at naming and naming only. Then after we look at naming, we look at isomerism. We look at isomerism in alkanes, isomerism in alkenes, isomerism in cycloalkanes, whatever it is, we talk about it. Then after this, I go to pick a yellow crayon. Then we go down like this. I'm not going to go down too far. Now, after naming and this, we then look at organic reactions, okay? I'm not saying this is the order in which you're going to do the things, but that's another one, which is going to be, let me choose a different crayon. I'm going to choose light green, this green. And this is going to be organic reactions. Not only reactions, but reactions and mechanisms, okay? We want to also know this is asked a lot. And for your organic chemistry, you'd be wanting to know all the reaction mechanisms that are needed to know. But yes, this is what it is. So you have to know organic reactions and mechanisms. Then finally, you look at the last branch, which you can put in, we draw the purple box. So let me choose another crayon as well. I'm going to choose this pinkish, reddish thing. And it's going to be like this. And for this last one, we will say organic chem theory. Okay? Organic chem theory or background to organic chem. Or we can say introduction to organic chem. These are questions that will be coming on concepts. Organic chem theory or organic chem concepts. Things like you can get a question to say, please arrange these compounds in their order of boiling point. Okay, they'll be wanting to know, do you know what affects the boiling point of an alkane and which alkane is the highest boiling point and stuff. Or you can get another one which talks about not just that, but you can get another one which can ask you about hybridization. You can get another question, but things that don't qualify into any one of these first three groups, we're going to do those questions in organic chem theory. This is another section. So first is naming and drawing. You look at the questions that do with naming and drawing. You go through the naming and drawing of all compounds. Then afterwards, you go through isomerism. Then after that, you go through organic reactions and mechanisms. Then after that, you go through organic chem theory. Even when you go through problems, don't mix it up. Do each section at a time. So this is going to be section 1. Then here we are going to have another section which is going to be section 2. Then here we can have another section which is going to be called section 3. Then we can have another section. Let me choose a yellow crayon and orange one or whatever. Then here we have another one which we can call section 4. So it's the question will always be, which section are you doing? Which section are you doing? So I can concentrate when I do a tutorial, when I do a bunch of questions, I look at each section at a time and then I start to answer them. Okay, that's how you do it. Remember to do it this way. All right, you watch the videos on isomerism, the videos on whatever. If you're looking at isomerism, focus on isomerism. Don't mix it up. Do not mix it up. Remember, I warned you. Don't. If you want to master it fast and easy, look at section by section. Go through naming and drawing questions that can ask you. You see, naming and drawing questions can give you one structure and ask you to put the other one. It's still a naming and drawing question, okay? Or they can give you the name and ask you to draw a certain structure. Or they can give you the structure and ask you to give the name. That's the same section. Master it. Then after that, you go through isomerism where they say, draw the different isomers of this, cis-trans isomerism or EZ, which one is this one showing or whatever. Isomerism questions. Then you go to organic chem reactions. They ask you the product formed and the reaction mechanism, whatever. That is on section 3. So each comes at a time and you have to go through it. Okay, that is it for this video. Goodbye for now. See you as we go through these 4. Okay, so that is NIOO. You can see that? Okay, now that is it. Goodbye for now.